read the C.S. Lewis Chronicles of Narnia. From reading those, I had an interest in both what I would describe as eternity. And as I was looking up at the night sky, after having a number of nightmares and dreams, which I've shared about in other videos, there were moments where I would ponder and think about what eternity would be like and what it could be to grasp infinity, what infinity is, that something could be there, that God could be there beyond all of this, and that completely exploded my mind. And that was the start of my interest in faith. Could I find evidence in my life for the existence of God? Was this a search that was more systematic? I don't think it was. It was very much intuitive and trying to understand the story of what I'd read in the Chronicles of Narnia and to see if there was anything true in it. During that time, a person who I didn't know gave me a Bible and I started reading the New Testament. That's when I also started to attend a youth group that my friend had invited me along to. With my skateboard under my arm, I'd go there and really was surprised how friendly and welcoming everyone was. Not in the religious kind of way that can feel a little bit overwhelming sometimes, but in a genuine way, kindness and a warmth and a gentleness in their heart that very much attracted me to learning more about Jesus. The eternity that I was seeking for when I was looking up at the stars at night as a younger person and wondering what is out there, what is beyond that there is not just a existence of this God that could be good, but he actually was good. I also wanted to mention that I have a number of videos that talk specifically about this depth of a relationship that Jesus not only heals and cures and gives us access to know God, but to all eternity. So some of those videos will be linked below. They're not perfect explanations, and I'll have a whole bunch of scripture listed below. And now is where I want to jump into a small passage of Luke chapter 12, where Jesus is talking. I tell you, my friends, do not fear those who kill the body, and after that have nothing more they can do. There is a limit to human evil, and this is part of the good news that Jesus gives us a solution both to justice and to the destiny of our own heart, soul, mind, and body. I will warn you from whom to fear. Fear him who after has killed has authority to cast into hell. Jesus speaks about hell. This is a very heavy, serious topic. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies, and not one of them is forgotten before God? Even the hairs of your head are numbered. Fear not, for you are more valuable than any sparrow. So how would you summarize or conclude that Jesus takes upon himself our wrong, our sin, as much as we don't like to use that word, the things that we have done that aren't loving, that aren't kind, and he has placed upon himself and given us a new start, a freshness of life, that our life is examined and that we are found to be right with God simply because of who Jesus is and the goodness of God. That does not mean that our life now does not matter. It means it matters incredibly, and the way that we treat people, the way that we live out our life is of vital importance. It is impossible to summarize in a few seconds in a video like this the goodness and the depth of this salvation that we find in Jesus, this new life. Yet there is a clear idea that we see in scripture that I would like to hone in on and just finish this video with, that we are made into a new creation that is an ongoing process and that will be fully completed and perfected in such a way that we could never even imagine how good that would be, that we'll be given a new body and that we'll step into the new heavens and new earth to dwell with God.